What's up, Deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. Today we're going to be doing the qualifier for the Arena Open. This is day one. Just started a little bit ago. Got about 17 hours really on the sign up. So we're going to try to rock that out, see if we can get into another day two. And it looks like we're all done with the season as well, it being the first. Season rankings finished up Diamond Tier 4. Not really what we wanted to see. Not at all. Really hoping to get into Mythic again. The Boros deck I have, I think, is Mythic worthy. Just a few things I probably need to, either start playing the best of 3 matches so we can sideboard against some of those unique decks that give us a hard time. Maybe a couple other cards that we could use to build our standard deck to kind of streamline it a little bit more. But overall, I think it's great. So I think we can get to Mythic, so we will try again. Let's see, the next set doesn't come out until I think September, I want to say, is what I read. I think it's September for the next Eldraine set. So I'm excited for that. That was a very popular set back in the day. A lot of annoying cards in that one, but if there's a lot of good cards in it, there's a lot of good decks people are building to, and I'd love to see that. Love to see the variety. And there's a decent amount of variety in the cards right now, but I do like the I think it's Fairy Tale cards or whatever, where you can play it and then it's in an exile zone and you can play it again. Just adds another aspect to the game that's really hard to play around. A lot of resilience, so I'm looking forward to that set. We got 5 packs, some more coinage. We'll have to rank up in standard again to get back into diamond, but until then, let's open up these packs. Orcish Bowmasters, 2-drop, 1/1 flash, ETB. Whenever an opponent draws a card, except for the first one they draw, in each of their draw steps, it deals 1 damage to any target, and then a Massworks 1. That's a pretty solid card against blue. All the extra draw, especially if you're doing any kind of ring temp. The second time, whenever you attack with your ring bearer, you get to draw a card and discard a card. Ooh, another crafting rare. Then you're gonna basically get that to happen once a turn. Sharky, Tyrant of the Shire, 4-drop, 2/4. Activated abilities of lands your opponent's control can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. Sharky, Tyrant of the Shire has all activated abilities of lands your opponent's control except for mana abilities. Mana of any type can be spent to activate Sharky's abilities. That's interesting. The Mirror card, 2/4. For 4, I don't think people are gonna play that, but there's all kinds of weird decks. You might be able to use that. It's not a terrible CMC. Mary, Esquire of Rohan. 2-drop, 2/2. Haste. Okay, past vanilla, and you give it haste? Has first strike as long as it's equipped. Even better. I'm a Boros guy, and I love equipment decks. Whenever you attack with Mary and another legendary creature, draw a card. That's pretty good. That's really good. Ooh, working on a Mythic now. Crafting materials. Let's see what we get. Rangers of... I think that's Ithilien. 3/3 for 4. Vigilance. ETB. Gain control of 1 target creature with lesser power for as long as you control this. And the ring temps. So, it's... Whenever you gain control of a creature, if it gain control for as long as this stays on the battlefield and it's a creature, it's okay. It's not amazing. It's good to be able to take any creature, especially if there's something huge that you need to get around, but it's not great because there's a lot of removal out there. 3/3, it's a little bit out of burn range for some things, but it's still definitely, you can definitely get rid of that pretty easily. The ETB exiles non-land permanent until this leaves the battlefield. That's an enchantment, like your Oblivion Ring. They've basically done so many different versions of that card. You'll typically see 2 white mana, 1 colorless, maybe even 2 colorless, 1 white mana to do something like that, and that's a little bit better because you have to be running destroy enchantment. So if you're doing those best of 1 matches, you're not likely going to have that in your main. You might, like me, I have Hopeful, but I only have 2 of them because it's good, but it's not necessary. And it does +1/+1 counter stuff, which is basically what my deck does. So that was cool. Let's jump in. Now these are spicy. These are Definitely expensive. I talked about it in the video yesterday. It's 5,000 gems, 25,000 coin. You could see I don't have 25,000 coin. I got 7,000. Got 15,000 gems though. So we're going to rock that out. We're going to see what we can do for 5,000 gems, but we are going to do traditional. So this is day 1. It's a sealed. So it's either way you do it. It's a sealed event, which I think is cooler. You don't have to second guess yourself like, oh man, I should have drafted that other card. You do that for hours, right? So this is, do you know how to build a deck with what you've been given? So let's see if we know how to build a deck. Yes, let's do this. Come on. Oh, we got a new sleeve. Let's open these packs, baby. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Fairly new channel, free to play player. Everything you see me playing is something I got through a draft or through opening packs and quests and things like that. Okay, wow, we got Mithril Coat. That is probably the best one there. 3-drop flash, indestructible, gives a legendary creature. You have to attach it to a legendary creature, but it gets indestructible. It itself also has indestructible. So, that's pretty awesome. Kind of like Dark Steel Plate, if you've played long enough, you know that one. Okay. Horn of Gondor. 3-drop, ETB, create a 1/1 white human soldier token. 3-tap, create a 1/1 white human soldier. Create X 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of humans you control. Ooh, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me the more 1/1 white humans I get each turn, I don't have to sack it. It's just 3-tap, create X 1/1 white humans, where X is the number of humans you control. Wow. Okay, so we're building a human deck. We're gonna use those legendary artifacts. And what is this? Lost Isle Calling. Ooh, I do remember that one. This one is whenever you scry, put a verse counter on it. You can tap 6, exile it, draw that many cards, but if it's 7 or more, you take another turn. And then what else we got? Halfling Citizen. Flash Menace. Wow, we got lots of flashy flash. Menace 2/3. ETB, exile target creature card from an opponent's graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Create X treasure tokens, where X is the exiled card's power. Ooh. Does it have to be from the battlefield? They're from the battlefield. Okay, so a little bit restrictive, but that's kind of cool. Gimli's okay. This is a weird ability. It has indestructible as long as 2 or more creatures died under your control this turn. So if I'm like sacking them, like you could do that, but it's just weird. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Gimli. When this ability resolves for the 3rd time, it fights up to... so it has to resolve 3 times in one turn. Gimli fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. That's really hard to do. You need a board state, you need to be able to sack stuff that costs a lot of mana, and your opponent sees it coming. So that is not like... that's not good. But I could see it being okay. If we did a black, red, green kind of thing, and just didn't play Lost Isle. Because, I mean, we have to see if we have anything scry for this to even have any effect. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Let's go ahead and double check. Now, I know it said those were the only rares, but I have opened packs before where it showed me more than that. Okay, it didn't. And then, oh, I'm sorry, Call of the Ring. 2-drop. Thing of your upkeep, ring tempts you. Whenever you choose a creature as your ring bearer, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. Okay, looks like we're going at least black and something. Hopefully we can do like a human thing. Alright. So we're going to go back. Get rid of this. Okay. Can I do creature type? These are all the humans I have. So we want to put these in to play as at least as much as we can of the enchantment that keeps putting out humans. Let's see, untap another target permanent. Oh. Now that's good. Because it's 3-tap. Create humans. So if I did 3-tap, create a bunch of humans, untapped it, 3-tap, create a bunch of humans, 6 mana to double. That's That's very valuable. Faramir's good. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under control, draw a card. Now that's on my turn only. Whenever the ring tempts you, choose a creature other than this. Create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. So that's good. So maybe we do an Esper deck. Just to create humans. Get some draw. Mouth of Sauron, 5-drop, 3/4. The Mouth of Sauron enters the battlefield. Player mills 3 cards, then amass Oryx X, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in that player's graveyard. That's not really good. That's not good at all. But it does fit the color schemes. What about this? Add 1 mana of any color. Okay, that's cool, but that's our only human here. Alright, let's get rid of human and just look at creatures as a whole. Got creatures up, okay. Flash, Scry. You know what? Let's take a look at Scry. Because we had some Scry action with that one card. This card is trash. 3-drop Flash, 3/2 with Scry 1 is If we're running, if we're doing Esper, that seems like it would be good. ETB Scry 1, return to the battlefield tapped. Scry 1 again. Whenever this attacks Scry, that's good. Whenever you Scry, that gets something. So, alright. We're not getting much out of that. Oh, hold the phone. We got Shadowfax. Okay, that changes things. Shadowfax is great. Alright, I'm going to take a second then. We're going to pump the brakes. Because we found basically what we want to do. But, we're going to just take a look at... I guess I'll go back and I'll do creature count. Let's do creature count real quick. So I'm going to look at the creatures and see how many of each one do I have. Remember, I'm looking for a minimum of 17. So if any color combination doesn't give me 17, then that's probably not the combination I want to do. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white creatures. That's kind of low. Definitely need to splash that out with something else. Let's see, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I mean... So we got 6, we got 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for black. So we're definitely doing black. 1, 2, 4. Red's not helping us at all. I mean, it might. Green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so maybe like a black green, and we're basically there. And then if we splash, that was what, 6, 7. Then that would be 8. One. Alright, let's do this. If we did an Azurius, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's technically with Shadowfax. So that might not be good. What if we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not enough for blue. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What about just swamp? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that's a little better. Could do like a Grixis thing. But the problem is we wouldn't have any humans. And the humans are pretty powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not enough there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have to splash a third color. I don't think we have enough from any 2 colors to do something. Shadowfax is great. Horses you control have haste. I don't think we have any other horses. Just Shadowfax. But Shadowfax, you play it, you swing with it, and you immediately put down something with lesser power. Tapped and attacking, which is awesome. So let's see. Attacking. Just that one. Attacks. Nothing else when this creature attacks does anything. Enter the battlefield. Alright, so we have an ETB for Mouth of Sauron. That's not that great. I mean, because you could send them across the board, but that's nothing fancy there. I like Shadowfax. I want to put Shadowfax in. But let's take a look one more time. Our rares and mythic rares. We definitely want to put in Horn of Gondor. We definitely want to put in Mithril Coat. Ring temp every turn seems good. Whenever you choose a creature as a ring bearer, you may pay 2 life. If you do, draw a card. Do we have any life link? Or gain life? We have a Lembas. Okay. Let's do... Let's go back to creatures, because we'll definitely need creatures, and then if we find some non-creatures that complement how that works, then maybe we'll arrange it a little bit, but I want to hit 17 creatures. It doesn't look like we're going to hit it with a red. But Shadowfax is awesome. Let's take a look at our humans again. ETB, draw a card. Then if you don't control a legendary creature, put a card from your hand on the bottom. So if we played Shadowfax and played this, that would actually work. Whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than this, create a 1/1 human. That works. This has an ETB ring temp, which is okay. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another creature gets +1/+0. That'll help Shadowfax. It's also got Reach, which is helpful. Reach is always good. You want to see that. Untap the Horn of Gondor and then tap it again. That's a plus. Knights of Dol Amroth. Cool. There. When it dies, amass orcs 1. Okay. It's a human, so that'll help. As far as the human count, now we have 7 humans. That could really help with Horn of Gondor. Let's go back to the rares. Flash Menace, ETB. Exile target creature card from opponent's graveyard that's put there from the battlefield this turn. Create X creature treasure tokens where X is the exiled card's power. It's good, but we need draw for that. So I guess put in Lost Isle. Let's see if we let's go back and see if we have any kind of draw or scry. I see a little bit of a bird thing going. How many birds? Just 2? Okay. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that gain vigilance. That's a pretty solid card. Slip on the ring is good just to evade stuff. Draw a card whenever you scry. If an opponent controls an island, you may exile this from a graveyard. If you do, draw a card. So a little double draw. Not seeing a bunch of doubles. A lot of one-ofs. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Shuffle a number of cards from your graveyard into your library. Add double blue. That's not that great. That would be useful. Let's see. Did I take off all the filters? Yes. Okay. Looks like we could do like an amass orc thing. But it's not completely necessary. As long as it's your turn and you control an army, This isn't an artifact creature. Oh, the Gatebreaker is an artifact creature. Ooh, so maybe we do an amass orcs thing. Wow. The Mirkwood bats, whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. Think about that with Horn of Gondor. Destroy target creature, ring tempts you. We definitely want those. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose an online card from it. That player discards that card of Mass Orcs. I mean, there's some value in doing that. We've got Swamp Cycling. It's a 6-drop. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. And it's a 6/5. There's our big creature. Easy. Alright. Creature is 16. Non-creature is 8. We're close to what we need. And it looks like we're doing an Esper thing. As much as I want to play Shadowfax. Gotta play with what you have. Alright, whenever this or another creature with power 4 or greater dies, amass orcs 2. What if we got rid of that and did like a Grixis thing? Create a bunch of tokens, create an army, those kinds of things. Draw a card, lose 1 life, amass orcs 1, but we have no life gain. So this is interesting. Creatures with power 4 or greater. How many of those do I have? I don't really. Alright, we'll think about that, and we'll come back. Green doesn't offer too much. I mean, Generous Ant is good. 4 cycling, create a food token. It's a 5/7 with reach. That's really annoying to deal with. I like this, though, given trample. Ring tempts you. Search your library for a card that shares a color with legendary creature control. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. Well, we can't search for Horn of Gondor. Which stinks. So that's not good. Gandalf's Sanction. Deals X damage to target creature where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. That's not going to help us really. 2-drop 2/2 menace. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on an army, goblin, or orc, you control put that many +1 on it instead. Alright, looks like we're doing an amass orc thing. Like, that to me looks like it has the most. Ooh, inherited envelope. Yes, please. Stone of Erech is good, but not amazing. Alright, so if we're looking at this right now, we got 16 creatures, 9 others. Could easily find another blue creature, or you know, or maybe even another white creature to throw in there. But those aren't really helpful. Like, the white mechanics here, I'm not seeing anything that's really helpful. There's, like, equip human, okay, cool. But that's a little specific. Escape from Ornthak is great. We're going to throw that in. Target creature gets -3/-0 until end of turn. Amass orcs 1. That's, here, let's just type in amass. These are what we have left. I'm just gonna... What if I get rid of white here? And then we throw in 15 creatures, 8 non. We gotta fix that a little bit. I like this. Draw a card, lose a life, amass works 1. Alright, now we're gonna look at red creatures. Or red cards, really. Smite the Deathless, 2-drop. 3 damage to target creature. That creature loses indestructible to end of turn. If that creature would die, exile it instead. Gimli's Axe, okay. Haradrim Spearmaster. It's a human. We definitely want that in there. Ooh, Rising of the Day, 3-drop. Creatures you control have haste. Legendaries get +1/+0. So whomever is our ring bearer will get 1 more. That's good. Human Knight, ETB, ring temp. Okay. Now we should have our creature requirement. We do. So then we'd have to get rid of the rest here. Now, Fire of Ornthak. This is awesome. I like it because it's destroy target artifact or land. So it gets rid of an equipment or something fancy. Like if I had Horn of Gondor, you would want to use that on it. Creatures without flying can't block. That's most of them. So that's pretty cool. I'm not seeing much from green that would be good, except for a little bit of food token stuff and the Ents. But we shouldn't splash any green just for 2 creatures. And now we could play this card, and then I guess this one, but enters the battlefield. Target player mills 3 cards. Amass works X, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in that player's graveyard. That's an expensive 5-drop for like not a lot of value. I don't imagine that would be too great. Okay, let's look through. Looks like we're doing Grixis. Got 5 island, 5 mountain, 7 swamps, only 1 double mana value, which is great. Destroy target creature, ring temp. All that's great. So I need mountain, swamp, and island, but the most swamp. Alright, so that kind of works, and we do have inherited envelope, got a little bit of ring temp, all that's good. So let's go from the top. I have 3 6-drops. With the creatures, we're at 18, so we could lose a creature and 3 others. Alright, so what are my 6 cards that I'm holding on to? Lost Isle, we don't need this. We're not scrying. And that's expensive ability just to draw. So that's gone. Alright, so we got Call the Ring, that's 1. Claim the Precious, 2 of those, there's 3. Rising of the Day, that's an enchantment for 3 that helps us the whole way. I like that. Which should be even better with Horn of Gondor. At the end of their turn, just put in a whole bunch of 1/1s. Well, I mean, I could do it on my turn with haste. But that's so cool. And do they enter tapped? Create X 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens where X is the number of humans you control. No, they don't enter tap. That's awesome. That's such a good card. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Rising of the Day is 4. Horn of Gondor is 5. Envelope 6. Mithril Coat 7. That is our 8th one. Gatebreaker. Okay, so it says, as long as it's your turn and you control an army, the Gatebreaker is an artifact creature. So they can't get rid of it with sorceries, which is cool. It's a crew 3/5/5. I think that's worth it's got trample too. Alright, we're gonna leave that. Mirkwood bats, we absolutely keep this. It is a 4-drop, but it's a 2/3, and whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. We're creating a mass Oryx, so I mean, obviously that they'd have to keep getting rid of it to do one life there, but whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. I'm not sure if that'll stack, actually. It'll be a little bit of damage. Because it says, Horn of Gondor, create X11 human soldier creature tokens. Whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. I think if I create 5, I created 5 one time. I'm not sure how that's going to play out. We'll find out and see, and if it's bad, we'll take it out. I'm pretty sure it's just a 1 hit on each one, but if it's for 5, that's disgusting, so we'll keep. Reach is good. Flash Menace is good. Flying, when it dies, draw a card for 3. We might toss that one. It's good. It's flying. Alright, whenever this becomes blocked, choose one, create a treasure token, or target opponent gains control of target horse you control. That's a weird card. Alright, whenever it becomes blocked, choose one. Create a treasure token, that's awesome. Target opponent gains control of target horse you control. Tell me I don't have any horses in the deck. No, none. Okay, so that doesn't hold any value. Huh. The 1-drop 1/1 ETB Scry one. That's okay, but we could get rid of that. And just play our turn 2s. Is there anything else I can get rid of? I got 3 cards. Then I should get rid of. Looks like 3 drops. That's where our highest peak is. When it dies, draw a card. It's a 2/1 flyer. I mean, I like the flying. I think the flying is much better than the 1/1. I see this all the time in drafts, and it just kind of falls short of what you want it to do, so I think I'll get rid of this. Alright, we're at our minimum, so now, which other cards are we not going to use? Call the Ring. At the beginning of your upkeep, Ring tempts you. So that'll help you get far along with the Ring temp. Whenever you choose a creature as a ring bearer, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. We'll have to be very careful with that. Destroy target creature ring temps. I think that's very valuable. Because we're probably going to win the board state. I could also get rid of those and not have any double swamp. That might be hard to do with the 3-color. And getting rid of the double mana value. We already have enough ring temp. You can only ring temp so much. So if we get rid of that, I think we'll be better off, even though... Because everything we're doing here is building a board state, amassing Oryx, all that stuff. And we have a pretty strong late game. That last little dip up here. Right here. And all of those are swamp cycling. Claim the Precious. I think I'll remove those. Because the other ones, like, alright, so Call the Ring, that's good. Don't need to move that. Claim the Precious, those are maybes. Rising of the Day, we definitely want to keep that. Creatures get haste, legendaries get +1/+0. Horn of Gondor, that's a keep. Mithril Coat, that's a keep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Grond the Gatebreaker is almost a creature, and that's our 6th one. Alright, so keep that. Keep, and then keep the 2-drop enchantment. So we're going to get rid of the Precious. Alright, we got 40 cards, 17 creatures, 6 non-creatures, mainly swamp, a little bit of mountain, a little bit of island, 17 lands. We got 5, 7, 5. I like the way that looks. But let's double check here. Swamp. Yeah, swamp is mainly what we need. Now we do have... Alright, now if I was just... And this is like my last little step with mana fixing. If I was just looking at... just real quick. Scrolling from the top of my list to the bottom. What colors do I run into first? I run into black and blue. I got one card that's black and red. That's Rakdos. But it's not until turn 3 that I need red mana. And then it's not again until turn 4. So red mana is what I need the least, but I still need it. Blue mana, I definitely need early. But I also have 3 swamp cycling. That's the only island, or not island, sorry. Only mana cycling I have are the swamp cycles. So swamp shouldn't be short. We should be running into that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll get rid of one of these. Boom. Just like that. So now I've got 6 island, 6 swamp. Swamp is still favored because I've got the swamp cycling. And the mountains are still... should be able to draw into those. But I think that might be a little bit better. If we need to change it, we can, but... Okay, I think that's it. Sweet. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to get right into it. These are best of 3 matches. Can't lose one of them. So, all that work. Hopefully we did it right. That would really suck if we just wasted 5,000 gems on that. But, here we go. Whew, alright. Play first. This is not a keep. We did not get early game stuff. Also not a keep. Could play that. Hope to draw into another one. That's rough. Very rough start. Gonna keep that. We'll pitch the 2-drop that we can't play. Actually, maybe we draw into a swamp. We do have the most swamps. We'll get rid of that. And that. We'll just play with creatures. That sucks. That's really bad. We do have our swamp cycling. So let's tap this. Swamp cycle. Alright, we got our 2/2 menace. Hopefully we can start to do a mass orc stuff. It's kind of strong on its own. I don't think they'll swim into it, but... might as well get in there for 2. So I can untap my land. and tap for more mana, which is good. But we're in a tight spot. We need something amazing here. They went for plane cycling. So they've got Galadriel, Simic Deck. Whenever the ring taps, you choose a creature other than this, scry 3. Whenever you scry, you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, put it on the battlefield tapped. That's awesome. Block the 3/3 with the 1/4 and take 1. Alright, we got a little bit of a reach thing going here. We're doing okay on life totals, so I'm not going to swing into that. Well, actually, I could with the 2/2. So let's make it a 3/2, swing. And if they swing with Lothorian Lookout, I can double block it and get rid of it. Or Galadriel. I think blocking Galadriel is more important. If they make it must be blocked, I'm kind of screwed. They went with can't be blocked. Alright, so I feel like that's a misplay, but I guess they got open mana. Maybe they're doing something else. Man, they got open mana. Okay. I could have unblocked the Menace, or untapped and made the Menace be able to block, but I didn't really want to do that. So this can't be blocked. I'm just taking 4. She can do 3 damage. She'll get rid of the 2/3 reach. Let's hope that that's enough. Maybe they have a combat trick. I don't know. They definitely have the mana for it. $15, $14. 3 cards in hand for my opponent. Just play farm here. I got 1 card in hand. I'm not doing much right now. And they just drew a card. Ah. Okay. Alright, so they are definitely doing a scry deck. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, they're going to scry now. It's just going to be nonsense. Alright, so that must be blocked. 4/3. Aragorn, oh, we're not going to make it through this. Lots and lots and lots of scry. Whenever you scry, choose 1. Must be blocked. Ooh. This is rough. They outboard stated us real quickly. Now I know I mulled down to 5, but shoot. And our curve is not that bad. So this must be blocked. It says must be blocked and can't be blocked. Which means I don't think I'm allowed to block that. So it says must be blocked, and they also did can't be blocked. So that means I have to block it. Might as well... There. Take 4. Yeah. And we don't even have our double swamp, so I don't think that we would have done well with that anyway. No attacks. Got Death Touch coming in. That Aragorn is nuts. I know it's a rare, but that's so good. Oh, they also have the Horn of Gondor. Nice. Good game. Nothing I can do about that. Those are all humans, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they'll put in 4 humans. Just swing out at this point, yeah. I'm just gonna chop that with the bat. Oh, I don't have to. Let's do this. So get rid of Aragorn. And chop the 5. Take 7. We're still gonna be outnumbered. Yeah, this game did not go well. We built a good deck, we did not draw what we needed. It happens. At least we know what everything my opponent, like what all my opponent is playing. My goodness. Okay. Ring tap. Put it on a captain. Since we lose next turn anyway. Whatever. Swing out. That game was over as soon as that started. Rough. There we go. Okay. So, looking at what we got for sideboard action. Tap target creature, draw. Nothing really I could play. I mean, I could play the specific removal, but the problem with playing these is it's 3 mana to destroy 1 creature. When there's so many things that people are going to be playing in draft, they're going to be playing just so many creatures that it's not worth it. I think we just keep it the same, and we hope that we draw a better hand. That's pretty much all that there is to it with that. Play first. Come on, good hand. That's decent, I guess. I don't... I guess. And with all those plains... I mean, all those swamps and all those islands... we still only got 2. 1 of each. I'm gonna play the Rakdos stuff first, just in case we draw our 2-drop. We did not. Two for 2, Vigilance Ward 1. Another target creature you control gains protection from the card type of your choice until end of turn. That's nuts. That's so good. Swing in for 2. Okay. Playing the 3/3 just to have a little bit of blocking protection. Hopefully it doesn't get removed, but we shall see. Alright, next turn I'll do Troll. Let's see if we can do anything with that. Nice. So that 1/3 is just going to keep walking in. Shoot, I mean, I guess I'll swing with a 4/4. I don't think they'll block with both. Yeah. Next turn I'll swing with 10, and then I can do lethal, but that assumes that they... Let's see. Can't be blocked except by 3, so I can block with it, which is good, but that's tough. I'm not quite sure what I can do here. They got 3 open mana, 3 cards in hand. They'll probably make something unblockable that's 3 toughness or 3 power just to start chipping away. I will have 7 mana, so 3, 4, 5, or it's 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll do those 2. Really just swinging for 1, huh? Okay. Horn of Gondor. Ooh, that's a problem. Choose a creature to be a ring bearer. I guess. Do I have any ring temp? I don't. Guess the 4/4. Pay 2 just to draw a card, and he gets a +1/+1 counter. Okay, 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do this. And I'll put out the 2-drop 2-1 to see if there's, like, if I can hold on to a bit of a board state here. We're down to 11, so they're going to be starting to pump out humans pretty quickly. They've got 1, 2, they've got 3 humans, so they will, oh, it tells you right here. They will put way more humans out onto the battlefield in the next turn, so that's going to be a problem for me. I'm going to need to figure that out. I will swing with the 6-5 and the 5-5 to put pressure on. They'd have to block with so much. I don't think that would be worth it. Now that 2-2 can see another target creature gains protection. So they could block the 5-5 with something, tap that down to stop damage, but they can't stop the 3 against the 6-5. And I don't think they can do 11 just yet, so I'm just going to try to rush in there and see how much more I can get. Draw a card, discard a card. I don't control an army, but maybe they'll get rid of him. I'm going to get rid of that. It does have trample, but there's so much of a board state, I don't see anything trampling over. Again, with the 1-3. Nice. Aragorn, they're gonna play that next turn for sure. So I gotta try to find a way to just swing through for lethal to kind of even up this board state. Got 7 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7. Could play another troll here. Okay, the next one says, whenever the ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller sacrifices till the end of combat. So now we're gonna put it on this guy, so they'll have to sack 3 things. Pay 2 life. I could, but I'm gonna decline. We don't need to draw another card. We don't need to get crazy here. I could put out another troll. Just really troll them. Or I could put out 2 blockers, one of them being a flyer, which might help. Do I have any legendary? Basically just 2. Okay. Let's do... Nah, we're gonna start trolling them. Just putting out all the trolls. They don't have any flying, so at least it can just be used as a massive amount of block. Let's swing with the 5-4, 5-5. Well, can they do 10? They can do 4. I don't want to go crazy here. Let's do that. Let's do this. Even with 4 of those, they'll have to get rid of 5 tokens just to do that. Let's get rid of the double card. It's a legendary, so I can only play 1 anyway. And I only have 1 island to use. Two cards in hand, 2 open mana. Oh, 3 open mana if you count the envelope. Faramir and 2 others. He's going to give Galadriel protection. So all of those will have to be sacked. Faramir gets... They gave Faramir protection? You didn't want to keep Galadriel? That's interesting. Alright, so she's gone. All of those are gone. We lost that, but at least... Oh, nice. We're going to amass orcs 2, 4. Sweet. That worked out a little bit. Because now it's going to be on their turn. They could create creatures on their turn, but they'll have summoning sickness. So they can't swing right away. It's 10 to 10. Close match. Aragorn, okay. They're still just hitting the scry. Can't block it because I don't have a 1-drop. Ring temp, put it on the troll. That way they have to block that. Decline, we're not going to lose any more life here. I could play another troll just to really get rid of those tokens as they come in. Alright, so whenever I amass orcs, whenever a creature with 4 or greater dies, I amass orcs 2. So what I want to do is swing with troll and the orcs just to get damage out there. The highest is a 3/3, so I think that that's the move. That way we'll still have a good amount of board state to block with. I don't think they can get 9 damage out. So hit me for at least 1 down to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 5 is 11. I could chop 4 of them down to 7. It'll be very close, but they'd have to swing all the way out. They're going to tap into it now. Just make a bunch of humans. Okay, so here's the 5. I assume they will be blocking. Discard the swamp. I'm assuming they'll be blocking the troll, which is fine. They'll sack all 5. Now, if they sack other stuff to maximize how many humans they have, that's probably a better play because they're looking to win off tokens here. But I can see why they did what they did. Give Faramir protection. This result will allow me to create another 4/4 group, and that would also help me with what is it? That'll also help me create a Mass Orcs 2/4 again. So they're going to lose 2 life just from that. I'll swing over for 2 next turn. That puts them down to 6. And then I just got to try to swing in across with the same kind of mechanic. Alright, well then. That was interesting. It's 9 to 9. Very slow game. Very, very slow. I'm trying to think of what my deck has that could help me kind of get through this problem right here, but I don't think that there's much. I really don't think there's much I can do. So we're going to get hit for at least 1 here. Oh, I can block it, I forgot. Alright, we're stopping the chip. choose a ring bearer. Let's see. I mean, I guess the bat. Because the bat will get over, I'll hit him for 2, it'll be 3 more. Decline. Nice, now we get a Horn of Gondor. So we got 1, we got 2. That'll help their nonsense. Okay, alright, I think I have a plan. Alright, so with Horn of Gondor, I can pay 3, tap that right away. So I'm going to hit them with Mirkwood Bats. That should do... oh, nice. I created the token from the ETB. So they're going to go down to 8. Yeah, oops. Oh, you monster. I'm going to activate it right now, just to see if I can get those to stack on it. It is 3. Nice. Okay, so it does hit for each token that you create, which is just amazing. Okay, so that deals damage equal to the number of tokens. We lose that. That would have put him down 2-1. So that would have been really good. But that's okay. I'm going to swing with, I guess, the 4-4. This is tricky. Swing with the 4-4, create a Mass Orcs 2. They're just going to give something protection. So we need to find a way to out-mass them and swing past them. Simple as that. So I'm not gonna do anything. No attacks, because let's see, you could block. Let's see, you could block, tap, make that indestructible, block. This, that's not good. If I swing with a 4-4, they block with a 1-1, give the 1-1 protection, now I'm out of 4-4 blocker. So, no attacks. If I was my opponent, there's so many ways I could get around that. So I'm not gonna mess with that at all. They just made a whole bunch more tokens, so it's a token fight for sure. Token fight. Token's the author of the book, so I thought that was funny. Okay. Let's see. I may have to just try to outdraw the the reach. I can't even fly over. I don't think I have any flyers, but we'll see how this goes. And my turn. Choose creature to be the ring bearer. So the ring bearer can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. It doesn't really matter though. I guess I'll do the 5-4. Decline. Alright, so I'm about to be just obnoxious. Alright, so I got 3, 3, and 3 others. I want to put the troll down because it helps. But watch this. I'll do that on their turn. I'll create 6, then I'll create 10 more, and then I'll swing across with 20 plus. I think that's the move. If I can get them to swing at me, even better. Let's put out a 6. Does that help? No. It's got to be a token fight. So, do they have enough to put out 8? They do. Alright, so next. No attacks, entered. I am banking on them playing a bunch of tokens, thinking they have the get, and swinging over. Tell me they think they have it here. Because we could just go forever creating tokens, which is bad. If I draw a bat, though, we'll be good. And we do have one more of those. Okay. So I'm on a 2-turn clock. They're gonna swing with Generous Ent. They're moving to declare attack, so I have to do this now. Go ahead. Hit me for 5. Yep. Alright, so I think I have lethal on the next turn. So they're gonna hit me for 5. They have a food token to get up to 8. So I need to do 8 past what they have. They have 16, 17 blockers. I have 18, 22, 3, 4, 25, 26. I think it's exact. No matter what, I'm gonna get hit for that. So, choose creature should be a ring bearer. Nothing I have that can just get right through, so I guess this. I don't know if they can burn me. They don't have. I don't think there are any kind of burn stuff. So, pay 2 life. If you do draw another card, I'm gonna pay 2 life. Because if I can draw the bat, that's it. Okay, we actually did draw something else that was amazing. Rising of the Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna hit him for so many. That's so many tokens. Oh, that's what the deck is supposed to do. Oh man, that's so cool. We barely got that one. We almost got knocked out. Game 3. That was so funny. We definitely made token proud. Oh man, that was so fun. Now we just got to get the right mana. One game we didn't draw islands until way late. That was the last one we just played. Another one we didn't get swamps right, I think. The mana fixing is good. The lowest we have is mountain, and we saw those a good bit. We had 5 in the deck, and we kept seeing those. And all of those tokens were going to get haste, which is just obnoxious. We were going to have 96 humans just running across. Imagine if we had the bat out, just 48 damage right across, just before even swinging. So we want to see the bat. We want to see that 3-drop blue. So that'll be our 3-drop, our 4-drop. We want to see the 3-drop enchantment that we just played. So 3, 4, 5. That'll be the sequence that we want to see. Mirkwood bats. Oh, that's a 4. Didn't get the other one. We got a 1-land hand. That's a maul. That is all. You can't be serious. Are you kidding me? I got 5 mountains, and you show them to me that much? That's so weak. Good game, dude. You just got the game because my deck didn't want to play. Alright, so Maharuk, Horn of Gondor, Envelope. I guess we pitch the Envelope, as weird as that sounds. Oh, when I gotta pitch another one? I'll get rid of this guy. because Horn of Gondor and this is a better combo. We might be able to do something. I don't know, but we'll see. We're so boned. Gondor out the gate. Okay. You want to play that game? We'll play that game. I'm going to play this first and then Gondor. I think we can do more with that. I'm just gonna try to ramp as many tokens as I can. Come on. No removal, baby. Nice, envelope's good. We want to see something cheesy like that. We don't want to see removal. No removal. Three, 4. Take the 3. At least until we can get enough tokens out for this to be a problem. Hmm. 5/4, we could at least, well, it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, so that's not good. I want to do tap, untap again, but I can't because I need one more mana. So I guess I'll throw this guy out there just to try to block something. They're gonna put out another human. Now I just need shoot. No attacks. I just need one more mana and I could start doing just nuts. Oh, ouch, they're gonna gain control of it. I guess I'll untap a land. Just to do it. That sucks. I'm gonna have to find a way to get rid of Rangers now, but they're gonna double up their tokens against me. Ah! That sucks. And no blocks, we're just gonna take it. Let's see what else we can do here. Anything with trample? No. Man, I can't give trample. Flash. Legendary creature. This was a creature and then it's not going to be a creature, so equipment would fall off of it. Next turn it's going to be disgusting. They've got the 6 mana to do what I'm trying to do. Unfortunately, I had to mull down to 5 again. That's such trash. They're just gonna take the 5. They're not gonna block. There's no point. Yeah. I don't have specific removal. Didn't think we'd run into this problem. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. They're gonna do 6-12. That's it. Good game. Cool. That's a misplay. They have 6 mana. You could have put 8 down and then another 14. Like that wins the game right there. I'm not gonna trade. There you go. Let's see, do we get anything? No. That's it. Good game. I guess I'll do this. Just to throw it on there. Why not? Oh, I can't. It's not a legendary. That sucks. Does Equip have flash? No, it doesn't. Okay, so then I guess I'll just do this. I'll make another human. Yay. That's it. Good game, buddy. There you go. Ours were cooler because we had haste, you know, much cooler. Block this guy, block that guy, take 28 damage. You know, it's no big deal. Ooh, still fun to play. What hurts the most is that we built an amazing deck, but we just got boned with those opening hands. You can't play those opening hands. That was terrible. So we're out 5k gems. That's the biggest loss I've had in this game. Last time I did this, I made more. So that hurts a lot. I'll probably try again. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. Make sure to watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, deckheads, keep it easy.